Hey, good evening. Here's Brandy. This is our traveling dog. Um, hey, we've had a great day. We did 10 and a half hours today and had some amazing conversations, but we ended up on the Alaskan Highway I've always heard about. And I think that took me back to my parents and their story. I know that I shared my parents' story more on TikTok, so I thought maybe I would do that here real quick. It was like 1957 or 8 that they met in a diner in Elkhart, Indiana. And they were both married to other people. They both had children that were older. My mother's children were grown. My dad's were in their teenage years. And they fell madly in love. My dad had been home from the Korean War about 5 years from what I can figure. And they had this torrid love affair. And I, as we've been making this trip, I think about them often and how exciting that time must have been having the affair. And I mean, I know it's not right, but it's fucking exciting. And, and just that time in their life where they fell in love and eventually ran off together. And they went up into Alaska. And they drove from Iowa all the way up. And back then, the roads the Alaskan Highway was gravel. And they spent many months away. I don't even know how long, really. I never heard the amount of time that they were gone, but they spent months and months in Alaska, kind of until the shit quit hitting the fan. But when they decided to go back to Elkhart, it was because my brother was getting married, my mom's son. And when they got back into Elkhart, my mom's husband and my dad's wife were dating. Isn't that crazy? So yeah, I know you can't make this up. And they were dating, and it didn't end up lasting. But anyway, so this trip is really very personal to me about my parents, and then to be able to spend it with my son and hear where he is in his life now, and how he views his father, who walked after I left. Admittedly, I left the marriage because he was a stumbling, mean, narcissistic drunk. But here, I'm going to continue this into part 2 because it's getting bigger than I thought it would. Hold on.